So here I am at the hotel in Fort Lauderdale. I'm like the youngest person here by 40 years. It's kind of crazy. We're playing a show in Hollywood, Florida tonight, and then we get on the boat tomorrow morning. I'm really excited. It should be a lot of fun. There's some other really great acts, so hopefully I get to talk and jam with them. So I'm gonna go to sound check in a few minutes for the show in Hollywood, and I'll talk to you guys later. What's up? Yes, indeed. Back at the hotel here after the show. It went pretty well. It was a nice tune-up for the cruise, which we're getting on tomorrow morning. Should be a really great time. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm here on the ship in my cabin. The quarters are kind of tight, but by a window, have a pretty nice view. It'll be fun once we get out on the open seas. Getting on board was kind of stressful. Everything got here, my bags, my snare, my cymbals. So I'm just really looking forward to getting in front of an audience and playing. Tonight, Terrance Simien is playing the world stage, and I went to see it earlier, and it's a really nice space. So we play for 8. And hopefully it's a packed house. So I'll holler at you guys when the show's over.
Love is nice when it's understood. It's even nicer when you're feeling good. You got me flipping like a flag on a pole. Come, yeah, baby, let the good time roll.
So here we are. It's Monday, January 20th. It's the second day on the ship, but the first full day. I played with Terrance last night. I'm playing again with him today. The first 24 hours have been a bit of a strange adjustment. Everybody keeps telling me that all the food is free, but in my head I keep thinking that I'm gonna get this huge bill at the end for all the food that I ate. So it is free, but it also isn't free. The food that you use to sustain yourself, like meals or even snacks and stuff, all that is free. And they have what's called specialty dining. If you make a reservation at a place, or even in the areas that have the free food, you still have to pay for some things, which I found out includes milkshakes, which sucks. So I guess I'll just have to abstain from milks of the shaken variety, I suppose. It's the morning still, so speaking of food, I'm gonna get some breakfast, and then I have to be at the stage to perform, I think at 2:15, and we hit for 3. So until then, I'm gonna go out onto the ship and putz around, maybe look at the water a bit. I have a music shirt on to show people how eclectic I am, so I'm ready for the day. Made it to the end of the first full day on the ship. It was definitely my busiest day. My gig, going to other people's gigs, there were a lot of really great shows, and I think that'll be indicative of the rest of the days on it. We actually pull into Costa Maya tomorrow, so I'm not sure what the plan is. Through the cruise, you could buy these excursion packages, but they're really expensive. But I'm fairly sure I'll be able to find some cool local things to do. I'm off the next 2 days, so it should be fun to just be able to go and see a ton of shows and get out on the ship and get out in Costa Maya as well and see the scenery there. So while I'm off, I'll be sure to be coming at you with some musical and scenic highlights. It's Wednesday today, and if you're wondering, hey Ian, you said there would be scenic highlights of Costa Maya. Where are they? Well, they don't exist. So what I've gleaned from my experience there and talking to several people about it, Costa Maya was built to be a port for cruises. There were 2 other ships docked there. Essentially the only stuff that was there was kitschy tourist stuff. They had ceramic skulls painted with NFL logos on them. I was so excited to be in Mexico, a place I've never been before. And even though it would only be for a day, I wanted to try and get some cultural experience, some historical knowledge, because that's something I'm interested in. It was just really disappointing that I didn't get a chance to do that. Oh well though, you know, it'll be what it'll be. Now that being said, the music the past couple days has been spectacular. And it's been nice getting the opportunity to chat with the musicians as well and get whatever wisdom I can from them. I went off the ship for a bit today. We're docked in a place called Santo Tomas in Guatemala. Similar to Costa Maya, it was really just sort of a market area specifically for the cruise. There were taxi companies around, but I didn't see anybody else from the ship going to them. Some of the taxi drivers were like, oh, we'll take you here, we'll take you into the jungle or into the city. And as much as I really wanted to do that, I didn't want to do it by myself. It doesn't seem like the cruise has really set itself up to be conducive to doing those things outside of the excursions that you can get from the cruise. But I don't play till tomorrow, so I have the rest of the day. There's some really great shows. John Tavius Willis and Andrew Ali. Larry McRae's playing today, so I'd like to stop by and catch him. And I believe Kenny Wayne Shepherd's playing tonight on the world stage. Yes, he is playing tonight at 10:15. So I'll see you guys then. It's Friday, January 24th, and it's the second to last real day on the cruise. We get off very early in the morning on Sunday, so I'm not really counting that. I think we get off at 7 a.m., but today's the last day that I play on the ship. Yesterday we played on the Lido deck. I've been saying Lido all week, so I was pronouncing it wrong. But Larry McRae sat in on a tune, and that was just a real honor to get to play with him. I'm not 100% sure how this part of YouTube works, but I'm going to be putting that video on my channel, so I guess it'll be in the corner or in the description, or I'll figure it out. Anyway, my last show on the cruise is today at 4:30 on the Sea View stage, which is a really cool space. It's at the top and the back of the ship. In the center of it, they filled in a pool and turned it into kind of a dance floor area, but all along the sides and in the back, it overlooks the water, and I think it should be really cool to play there because I haven't played there yet. Before that though, Terrance is doing a culinary demo. I'm not sure what he's going to be cooking, maybe gumbo or nutria sauce pecan or something. So I definitely want to go by that and see what he's making. As much as I am looking forward to playing today, I think it'll be really nice to just be done working. It's our last show. I'll have the last 36 hours or so of the cruise to just do a whole bunch of nothing, to be perfectly honest. So I'll catch you guys on the flip. Last gig. Saturday night, I just finished packing, put my bags outside my door, and they're gonna go and get them overnight, and then they'll be waiting for me outside the ship. Next stop, the van, to drive back home. Sorry about the lighting, I know it's subpar, but just got into my car outside Terrance's house in Lafayette. I'm about to drive back home to New Orleans, so I'll talk to you guys when I get there. So I'm back at my house in New Orleans, set up my drums this morning, slept in a little bit. I'm really glad to be back, but the cruise was a lot of fun. It was great meeting all the musicians, getting to play with them. A week was a little long. I wish it was a day less instead of getting off on Sunday morning, getting off Saturday morning, but everything else went really well. The guests on the cruise were really nice to me. I have the next couple days off before I start playing again in New Orleans, and a couple weeks before I'm out on the road with Terrance again. So it'll be nice to just be able to shed and practice and work on a lot of the stuff that you don't get the opportunity to when you're on the road and away from your drum set. Overall, it was a really great experience, and I'm happy I got the opportunity to do it. One thing though, I do not want to hear a guitar solo for at least 2 weeks. Every single song on the cruise had a guitar solo, and it was just too much. Other than that though, great experience. I'm new to this whole thing. Earlier today, I uploaded a video of Larry McCray sitting in on a Grateful Dead song with us. So if you're interested, you can go check that out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be trying to make more vlogs and different drum and music related things. So bear with me. I know this one might have been a little rough to get through as I sort of feel my way through how I want to do this, what I want my voice to be on here, and so just bear with me for a little, and I promise you I'm working hard, and I'm gonna try to get better and continue to improve. So I hope to bring you guys some cool content. Finally, I wanted to throw a shout out and a huge thank you to the stage crews that worked all the stages. They worked around the clock tirelessly to provide us with the best sound, the best equipment that they could, and they did a fantastic job. And also the staff that worked on the ship, the waiters and waitresses, the stewards, all those people work incredibly hard, incredibly difficult hours through all the night and day, and they're just always working. They're never not working. And the two guys that worked in my hallway, Dead End and Dewey, they were so nice, professional, and they did such a great job. So thank you guys. So I think that's a wrap on the Blues Cruise number 34, January 2020 to the Western Caribbean, and I'll catch up with you guys later.